Hey, let's get this win. Let's go.
What is the money? Yes, Patrick, no, you gave me this. Gravy. Okay.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Let's get this going. I don't want to hear this pregame. Let's get this going. Come on.
Welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Let's go win here in South Beach. I was gonna make a video for you guys yesterday, but my NBA had an update that I had to go through, so and it'll be a day late, but it's whatever.
What a wonderful view of the lights of Miami here on a gorgeous night in South Florida. Nothing goes together like the Heat and Miami as we get ready for an interconference contest here at the American Airlines Arena. 2K Sports brings you Friday night NBA action. Hi everyone, this is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David.
Let's get this going.
We are new.
Well, Kevin, we know today's players can really elevate, but it's the landings that create tremendous strength.
Let's get this game going. Come on.
By this point in the season, Doris, certain teams have been hit hard by the injury bug, and the truth is the next man up, the next...
Here we go from Miami.
Said, then done.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, Kevin. Sometimes it's not necessarily when the injury happens, it's who has the injury hit. So a all-star...
Westbrook hits a three to open the game.
Can't necessarily be replaced one for one.
Conley's on the scene. Damn, they made a huge for Miami.
And sometimes you've got to rely on the whole to pick up the one.
Bucket's blocked.
I always thought two characters really revealed when you start losing a couple players to injury.
No doubt, Kevin.
Bucket steps back and shoots. Just get out here, gets it back. Westbrook right there to lay it in.
Taking a look at the Thunder. The forwards, George and Grant. Buckets is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Adams in at the 5 down low. Adebayo kicks to Richardson.
Adebayo to Wade, or at least trying to get it to Wade. Was stolen from Bucket, but Wade will get it back.
Now here's Wade. He's guarded.
Dwayne Wade, who retired at the end of the season, cannot hit. Gets it back, blocked. Adebayo though gets it one more time.
When shots are going to go up, Steven Adams terrific protecting the basket.
Passes to Grant. Looking for Adams. He gets it.
Adams back on the buckets.
Buckets. Wade is covering. Here's Buckets.
Buckets to the basket.
3 or 4 from the Florida Stars. That's always a good sign.
And here in the first, closing in on.
Good start for Buckets here.
Conley against Westbrook. Conley finds Wade.
Alley-oop, Grant. Can you save it? No, he cannot. But good play there by Grant. They're trying to get away again, I know.
He'd have gone.
Yep, they do.
To get this game started.
Wade, the veteran. Wade, oh, and a foul.
Chance for one more at the line.
Well, Kev, that's the upper body strength that Dwayne Wade possesses. He is a pro at muscling through contact.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
It's an honor to go up against Dwayne Wade.
Pretty good clip this year, 77%.
I was happy he came back for a year. One more year.
Stolen by Conley.
Wow.
4-on-3 break.
Conley blocked.
Sends it back. Here's the break. Takes the throw.
Buckets of 3. Won't go.
Good from Buckets. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. Westbrook against Conley. Passed away.
Stolen.
Stolen by Adams. And here we go with Westbrook running it up the court. Here's Buckets.
Bucket try again. Still can't
And
hit.
again, Oklahoma City. No
Buckets 1 for 4-star.
Continues to have trouble with his shot, well below 50% from the field in this period.
Here's Richardson.
Richardson will go to the line.
Clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on George. And Josh Richardson at the University of Tennessee was a pre-med student. Plans on becoming a surgeon. But when the NBA became a possibility, he said he had to switch to an easier major.
Oh, good offense there from OKC. Path to Westbrook to George. The big 3 work together.
A terrific defender in college, was the 2-time All-SEC defensive player. And with the newfound focus on basketball, he has blossomed as a scorer.
Wade, jump shot. Will go.
Rolling around and rims out.
Well, can't find the target, but good work to get
Buckets.
into the
No.
arc.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
To the paint. Here's Wade.
Wade blocked.
And sends it back. Adebayo with the bucket. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic.
Westbrook at 3.
And look, it's always tough to win on the road. You've got to go in with the right mindset, and they did.
I think, Greg, they didn't let the crowd or the noise get to them. And they
Conley lays it in.
how they played and executed on the road in that one.
And where's the help? Obviously, a missed rotation, something they're going to want to patch up.
Right, because otherwise you're going to give up those close range opportunities all night. If you allow the opposition to get into a groove, look out.
George passes to Buckets.
Buckets. No.
And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
Now it gets tough for Buckets being 1 at 6. Wade.
And that
Yep.
one falls coming off Conley's feet. Wade's got 5 now.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Thunder trailing by 3.
I'm going to get someone the ball. Transition.
Buckets covered by Winslow. Down low. Buckets passes to Grant. Adams right side. He kicks to George.
Paul George. Yep.
Winslow, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
There's a rhythm with which Paul George plays the game of basketball. That pace is so important.
And it's Buckets with the foul.
Buckets will head to the bench. A return here in a second.
So versatile, Doris. He could play in any system, don't you think?
Oh, I completely concur, Kevin. This is a man who can create offense with the ball in his hands. In a secondary role, we know he can be a knockdown shooter.
Westbrook hits his free throw.
An elite NBA defender.
And
So
Buckets back on Dwayne Wade.
could use a player like PG.
Taking a look at the Thunder. Inside pairing is Grant and Adams. Russell Westbrook out
Bad
there.
pass there.
And it's George in at the small forward position. Okay, well, let's
Buckets
begin with
to Westbrook.
reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Buckets in that last game against the Magic was sensational. He had 37 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you, guys. Could you believe
Wade.
that performance? Wow.
I mean, it was really something to see. I mean, he showed everybody just how special he is when he is on his game.
Well, that was an elite performance, and it didn't seem to matter what approach they used to try to slow this guy down. He had an answer
Buckets,
for
though.
everything.
Well, you see the struggles he's having getting anything to go.
Yeah, I mean,
Wade.
it's obviously cold right now, but he's trying to find that rhythm. You've got to keep working.
And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. From outside the
Buckets. Yes. Finally knocks one down.
New trend, 2 for 8 now from the field.
Unable to close out defensively, even against the smaller shooter.
Well, credit the shooter. It's just great work carving just enough space to get that.
Wade blocked by Buckets again.
Rejection by Buckets. Launches
Buckets hits another one from 3.
from Westbrook.
Maybe he finally gets on a roll.
Third assist on the night.
I'll tell you, what a start in the first quarter, and now he's taking it to a new level here in the second.
Wade gets the bucket. And here's Westbrook. Last time out he had 14 points. There's the pass to Buckets. Inside.
Adams.
And Adams kicks to Grant. Lock at 6. Buckets. Wade is covered.
Buckets hits another one. 3 back to back to back.
Triples keep
And he's got 11.
That's 3 in a row.
The Heat have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Wade, good.
Well, Dwayne Wade simply dominating on offense, and he's making it look easy, guys.
It's stolen by
Damn.
Wade. And here we go. Fast break. Wade's got it. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Not been a good start for Pat.
Grant the pass to Buckets. Adams right side. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And there's Richardson. That's good on the assist.
It really has been a bad game for Buckets so far.
The Heat lead by 2.
Well, the basketball mind that Dwayne Wade possesses is so special. What understanding and feel for where his guys will be.
What the hell, man?
Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Unloads from 13. Hangs in the air. He
Won't
can't get
go.
that one. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. Buckets passes to Grant. Oklahoma City moving it around. The feed to Adams. Outside, George passes it to Buckets.
Buckets to try again and hit again. Buckets from
Buckets
downtown.
got 14 points.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Picked them clean.
Buckets another 3. Oh.
No good with the triple. Miami's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Richardson, no luck.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy.
Buckets.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Wade a 3.
Wade
Yes.
open. Drains it from beyond.
I don't know how they're going to blame me for that when I was coming off a play.
Boy, his shot looks so much more fluid this quarter, hitting at a much better clip.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. Bruce, I'm sure you look at these players, evaluate who could make a possible head coach out of the group I'm watching right now. And I'm sure there are a couple.
Buckets is going to go to the bench. That's a frustrating first half.
And making things happen for the Miami Heat. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So
I am a +1, which is shocking. Second half.
Just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Dwayne Wade really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Yeah, the rebounding, particularly on the offensive side, as good as it gets. He was bringing the effort.
They definitely want, Bucks definitely want to have a better second half.
There are certain guys who can
On all
dominate a
plays.
half or even an entire game by generating second chances.
Wade and Richardson, the two wings.
Wade blocked by Grant.
And it's Conley in at the point. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. Paul George is checked in for Robertson. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Conley.
Conley, no.
They get it back. Good. Winslow's got the first bucket of the third here for Miami.
That's a nice play. You have to read and react in an instant to have success on the offensive glass.
Buckets passes to Westbrook. Outside, George. Pulls up.
Can't hit.
Out to the wing. To the left wing. Buckets, covered by Winslow. George passes to Buckets. And
Yep.
good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Buckets got 16 points. Well, Heat
16 for
right
Buckets
four.
tonight.
Conley to
Who's had a rough
Richardson.
night completely on both sides of the court.
Back to Conley. Kicks it to Richardson. To the paint. It's stolen by Adams.
Thunderball.
It's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. 90 seconds now into the second half. To the inside. Grant.
Oh,
And Wade.
Westbrook, yes.
Boy, you love to see Dwayne Wade intense on the defensive end. What a terrific shot blocker at his position.
And it's Buckets with the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Bad foul by me.
The Heat have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Wade on the wing. And now around 2 minutes.
Oh, what a move by Dwayne Wade.
And the shot goes in.
This is an accomplished, polished interior scorer. Don't let the two-guard position fool you. Dwayne Wade from the cup. Oh, ho.
Poke loose. Buckets. Wade is covering.
Buckets steps back and can't hit.
Goes long.
Boy, the way he's been going, he is not going to be the guy to turn this around.
To the middle. Here's Richardson. And the basket is good. Richardson's got the lead up to 6 now for Miami.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball.
I'm trying to get some assists, but no one's heading towards the basket like they usually.
Buckets. Wade is covering. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Winslow's
Conley for 3. I really need to stop.
That Conley provides from long range really has become crucial to this offense.
out left to the wing. Shot to stop the run.
Grant and a foul.
Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
James Johnson.
Back on the Richardson.
Richardson kicks to Wade. Pass to Conley. Shot clock at 6. The 15-footer.
Conley up.
Conley's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, and in terms of accuracy, they are dominating the second half.
Well, they're certainly connecting on a lot of shots in the second half, generating high percentage looks and really cashing in.
Nice offense again by the OKC Thunder.
Grant does very well. Slams it home when he's got space.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Doris, I'm looking at Jeremy Grant, a second-round pick back in 2014.
So mad at myself tonight. I really am. I'm fucking doing stupid shit that I'm not supposed to be
What do you
doing.
think caused him to slip to the second round?
Well, Jeremy Grant was definitely a young man drafted on potential. Here we have a great athlete whose game is still sort of rounding its way out. He has gotten on the floor in the NBA because of his defense, his ability to run in transition, and I think on the offensive end, there are a number of areas he can improve on. He can become a knockdown mid-range shooter. He can get 8 to 10 points in transition or offensive rebounds. There's a lot to like here, Kevin.
Buckets. Wade is covering. No good from Buckets.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
That's good from Wade on the assist by Richardson. Richardson's got 3 assists in the game. Buckets passes to George. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Pass to Buckets. Sinks that one from the post. Buckets got 18 points. Here is Conley. He's got 9. There's the pass to Richardson.
Dwayne Wade's looking like Dwayne Wade for 2006 tonight.
Here's the floater. Out to Wade.
Wade a 3. Yes, Dwayne Wade.
Listen,
Having a game of his life here.
Efficient and effective.
Turn back the clocks, Dwayne Wade. Buckets. Passes back. There's Adams who'll throw it down.
Crazy.
That's a beautiful jam.
I'll tell you, Steven Adams could be a force in the pick and roll. There are not many defenders who want to get in his way when he's the roll man.
And a great second look there. Another Unleash Chaos replay. Brought
Nope.
to you by the Under Armour Hover Havoc.
Buckets to George.
The shot's good. He has
And Buckets now starting to get into his bags and tricks.
George, size, length, touch.
His 4th assist of the night.
Wade right side.
Oh, no. Is that my foul?
Tapped down the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I jumped to get to it. I need to stop jumping so early. I hope I'm done now. Yep. I'm in to start the 4th quarter. This game has been a complete terrible game for me.
Wade right side. Over Felton.
Dwayne Wade, why not? It's been his night.
Wade's got the lead up to 12 now for the Heat.
Well, that in-between game, right? How many years has Dwayne Wade had a feel and a knack for how and when to make that shot?
So the Thunder 5 right now. Inside pairing is Grant and Adams. Felton is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's
Buckets to the basket.
And it's in there.
Well, Russell Westbrook has excelled at being a facilitator. You love when he's focused on making his teammates better.
Conley finds Wade. Back to Conley. 6 to shoot. The Heat need to get a shot off. And the 3-ball is good.
Of course, every time I come off a man, he's gonna knock it down.
And since halftime, they have been locked and loaded from beyond.
Yeah, there's no question about it. Knocking down triples repeatedly.
Buckets of 3.
He kicks it to Wade. Inside.
Wade, alley-oop to Bio can hit.
No good.
And really, they had the play all set up there, and then it just breaks down.
Buckets.
I can't believe they didn't pull that one off. Everything seemed there. They've got to be upset with themselves.
Wade against Felton.
It says I have another update. I just did the update, so I don't know why it keeps giving me an update required.
On the wing, Dwayne Wade. Pass to Richardson. A 3-ball.
Richardson. Nope.
It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes.
Buckets. Why not?
Buries the long range.
7-point game.
Has he risen to the challenge down the stretch, or what? 3 or 4 here in
Having a rough night, but still contributing here in the 4th quarter.
Back to Conley. Popped up there for Wade.
Wade throws it down.
Kevin, how many times have we seen
31 for Dwayne Wade.
behind the defense and get that alley-oop? So nice.
Lets it go from
Buckets again.
The Heat lead is cut down to just 6 points.
6-point game.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
Richardson the pass to Adebayo. Outside Conley. Shot clock at 6. Over Adams.
Conley, no. Abayo, yes.
And terrific work on the offensive glass when he picks up 2.
And they've gotten very aggressive on the offensive glass here in the second half, getting a lot of second chance points.
Buckets passes to Adams.
Buckets to Adams.
To the wing right side. Buckets. Richardson cover. Here's Felton. Got a piece of it. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
I was going to ask for the ball back.
Just a couple of days left now to cast your ballot. Take a look at Buckets. He's received the 4th most votes in the West. If the All-Star game were today, he'd be starting. A great All-Star weekend it'll be. We'll keep you updated as we get closer.
Wade.
Here's Wade.
Shoots. Can't hit. Finally misses one.
Adams has got his 7th.
Wade. Buckets the other way now. Buckets through the middle. Finds Grant. Grant to the basket, cannot hit. Gets it back and lays it
It's
in.
off the glass.
How about the timing on the offensive glass by Jeremy Grant? Always seems to be in the right place.
Now the pass to Wade.
Wade, no. Again, the rebounding tonight.
Launches a three.
Conley, no, but they get the rebound this time.
And so it's Felton who will bring it up for Oklahoma.
Buckets. Oh, look like he was going to shoot. But Dan got the... Pat, double team.
Richardson covering. Pass to Felton. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here.
I got to give it to him.
Here's
Buckets a three. Nope.
And it's off from three-point range. Wade surveying the D.
Wade.
The shot missing. Felton with some nice D. Thunder trailing by 6.
Come on.
And
Yes.
it's good. 3 points on the board on the shot from
No, I'm
Buckets.
playing 2K.
Buckets got 32 points in the game. Miami's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final
Yeah.
quarter, and 2 of them have fallen.
I mean, how
Timeout
about the grit
call.
and determination in the post? I mean,
Damn,
essential
Dwayne Wade.
qualities to have late in a close game.
Now a timeout call by
35
Oklahoma
points to
City.
Dwayne Wade.
You know, couldn't agree more with this timeout. There are too many turnovers to get any kind of offensive rhythm. You're just trying to mix things up here.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan player of the game, Dwayne Wade.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
Robertson, he's
Buckets
checked
to
in
the
for
basket. Oh,
Raymond
that was a
Felton.
horrible
There's
pass.
Adams, and there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
They've cashed in on a lot of second-chance opportunities here in the second half. That extra effort.
I'm talking about
will help
Dwayne
them cut
Wade. I
into
don't know
this
what you're
deficit.
talking.
Westbrook against Conley. The rebound by Grant.
I'm having my worst game of
Grant's
the
got
year.
his 7th rebound here tonight.
Buckets will
I'll tell you
step
what, the
back.
struggle
That's
he
a
has
three.
had today
It's good.
probably won't be their
And it's a
number
tie
one
game as Buckets
offense
is
to
blocked.
close this game out.
Okay, she's
Just
done it
a
back.
humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range. Just in a groove now, and that tray has been deadly.
Wade finds Conley.
No, I'm saying that the reason why I keep,
Pass to Richardson.
That's the reason why I'm talking about it. Back always.
It's rebounded by
Adams
Oklahoma
with the
City.
rebound.
Just a little hesitation on
Robertson.
that release, right? As
Buckets, a
timing
deep
looked a bit
three-quarter
off.
lead. Knocks it down.
From distance.
OKC has the lead on Buckets' 38th point of the night.
The Heat trail by 3.
20 points here in the fourth quarter.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Looking to end the
Winslow
run.
can't hit
Winslow's
rebound
shot is
buckets.
off. Oklahoma
And,
City
and
shooting
the Miami
56%
Heat
in
crowd
this
booing
game, really
here.
stringing quality possessions
Buckets
together
now.
offensively.
Wade through. Look, finds Adams. Adams, nice fake. Blocked by Wade. What a block by Dwayne Wade.
Now here's Richardson. Guarded closer.
Yeah,
Conley's
this
shot
probably
is
should be
off.
last.
Boy, that's high impact defense in the lane. Standing tall
Buckets,
to
one more
deny
three.
the
Knocks it down.
Sinks the triple.
Clutch
You can
3-point
see
shot
where
for
they're
Buckets.
attacking here in the fourth, strictly from the
What?
perimeter.
Well, they've got the green light to
What?
pull the trigger from 3, and I'll tell you, they've put it to good use here.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
OKC up by 6
They're
after being down by
trailing
10
by 6.
just 2 minutes ago.
1:39 left here in the fourth quarter.
OKC pulling a
On the
Celtic.
sideline, let's
here
catch
tonight.
up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break,
And Buckets has become Kyrie Irving out of nowhere.
He is not happy with the perimeter
Wade,
defense.
blocked by
He said,
Adams.
guys, the three-point line
Not
is too lax, and they're getting
out of
wide
bounds,
open
Miami
shots.
ball.
Got to get over screens and
I
get on top of them
I'm not
and
gonna
get them
take
off the
over
line.
until
We'll see if they get the message,
I get the
guys.
ball back.
There's a minute 34 left in the
Yeah.
fourth quarter of this
Oh,
one.
why did I press? I didn't mean to press it. Wade,
Wade gets
the
to
star of
Conley.
the game until Pat Bucket showed
To the
up.
paint. Westbrook
Stolen by
with the steal.
Westbrook. Westbrook
Wade.
to Buckets. Bucket step back.
Here's
Over
Buckets.
Dwayne Wade. The three.
And the
Knocks it
Thunder,
down.
Another three.
Talk about stretching out a
44
defense.
for
He's
Buckets.
been unstoppable tonight.
I'll tell you, he's
Unstoppable
nailed
here in the
everything
fourth
in
quarter.
sight, and how
And he
efficient
has
he is
silenced
from outside
the American Airlines Arena.
Can they
Dwayne
get it?
Wade
And the
knocks it
basket by
down.
Wade.
37 for Dwayne Wade.
Well, you simply have to cover Dwayne Wade at all times, right?
Dwayne Wade bringing back his 2006 self
he
here
chooses
tonight.
to get his game started.
But will it be enough? Bucket stolen by Wade.
And here we go. Fast break. Wade's got
Nope. The president made it that way. I got a email. Because he wants us to have that one travel day to get ready for Thanksgiving. So all college students have no school.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Buckets.
Buckets!
No good on that one. And it's Miami the other way.
That's why he's the best.
It's not looking good at this point.
It just doesn't seem like they have enough time to get back into this one.
And now it's a 4-point game.
And never one
Westbrook's going to get fouled.
Conley smoothly knocks that
they
down.
still got to get fouled
an intentional foul right there.
Buckets going to get fouled. He's going to go to the free throw line.
Yeah, but the main priority, Kevin, has to be taking care
of
the
first.
basketball and using the clock.
And hits both. Timeout Miami, 6-point lead, 26 seconds to go for OKC.
And they're sitting on a nice lead now.
Now a timeout called by Miami. They're trailing by
Dwayne Wade having a performance that no one expected. Well, it looks like it's not going to be enough. Because there's a new shooting guard in this league.
Wade left side. Good ball.
Alley-oop to Winslow. Who misses the dunk? Oh, it's stolen back. Holy no. Oh, that was Ayabata.
Fast and then foul quickly.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just
and then a foul Westbrook.
Just a
don't know why I passed the ball.
On the ball.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
So, Kevin, Russell Westbrook wins the
hits ball.
2017 MVP award. Does he relax and rest on his laurels? Heck no. This guy is just striving for greatness. I love it.
Dwayne Wade a three. Nope, finally misses a three, too. Dwayne Wade has made all his three-pointers tonight, which is another shock. Guess 2K19 really loves it. And Buckets will head to the bench as OKC wins by 10. Thanks to number 7, Pat Buckets, showing up in the fourth quarter.
It really was.
And putting out a Kyrie.
Easy on the road, but they didn't have too many.
I forgot I made that pass to Steven Nash. We dumped over freaking Conley. When did Miami get Conley? Not the trade deadline yet. Hope OKC gets one. Oh my god. Give me a sec, guys. I'll be right back. Hey, Mom! Did you see that Leo escaped? Look! Come here. Look. Yeah, but look what he did again. Leo! Wait, Timmy, oh my god. I didn't notice I'm playing. How am I supposed to notice it?
Michael Jordan.
Well, don't blame me. You know? Oh no. Man, right when I said I'm about to, right when I said I went Kyrie mode, guess who I'm playing next? Boston. Well, I gotta get back to my video, Mom. They made poop on the ground. Alright. No, it's not 18. Yeah, no, they should not. Alright. Yeah. Whoa. I'm back, guys. Well, right when I said I went into Kyrie mode, we end up facing Boston next. So, now I get to make a name for myself in this game. I wish you'd tell me how many points he scored in the fourth quarter. I shot 31 shots. I have 4 assists. I should have more assists, but Dwayne Wade guarded me really well until the fourth quarter where, yeah, no one could guard me. No one could guard me in the fourth quarter. Mostly when I'm down 10 in the final pick in 3 minutes of a game. Yep, we're on to face Boston. I think it's at Boston. Facing my former team, the team I won a championship with last season in NBA 2K18 when I beat Golden State. And I just got a trophy awarded to me. It's because I am an all-star. I'll be all-star starter, it says. So, hell, for me, that's a good, for my first year. I'm probably gonna also be playing in the damn what's it called? The Rising Stars Challenge game. So, happy to learn. Be able to go to the All-Star game and show my talent. I'm definitely gonna be trying to ball out in that game.
Sports pregame show.
I don't think I'm gonna try to make any assists. To be honest, I'm just gonna try to go out and drop as many points as I can because the All-Star game. So,
Welcomes you to the following.
but we'll see if they'll play defense or not in that game. You know, in NBA 2K and NBA 2K, they just have All-Star game feel like a regular NBA game. They're making defenses and fouls all over the place. So.
Damn, 3 hours though.
Yeah. Oh, it is in Boston. Well, I'm facing my favorite team and the team I won a championship with, so. This is a game usually I would say I don't like to go against in my favorite team and the team I play for, but hell, guess I have to go through with it. So I'm not just gonna skip this game, so. To this Boston game. Here we go though, and I am not off to a good start on my practice shooting shots. But okay. Oh, here comes the starting lineup. I want to be cheered by this Boston fan. I want to be cheered. Weirdly, I'm the last one to be introduced all the time. Wow. No boos or cheers. I actually kind of respect that as a Boston fan. I didn't even get a boo. I got really no reaction.
The Boston fans.
Wait, why is Marcus Smart starting? Okay. Oh, okay. Thanks a lot, Boston. You're gonna put Marcus Smart on me, the best defender in the league.
Chris Webber.
Great.
Hall of Fame sideline reporter is David Aldridge.
Here we go, though. Here from TD Garden.
Players in the history of the game, Kevin Garnett.
Buckets. Ooh, I want it back. Buckets against Tatum. Buckets.
I never knew, Kev. This is a great
back out, Westbrook. That's a 3 over the game. Can't hit. Adam, buckets. That's a 3. No. As Kyrie came in late too.
You know, I'm excited and somewhat anxious to see how this team
block there as Tatum trying to go up. Marcus Smart with the ball. I'm not even gonna guard
end up being a key player for them as we get ready to hit that stretch run.
Now the opening.
Ooh, no, I want Kyrie. Kyrie, buckets. Kyrie can't hit. Good defense for buckets. That's Kyrie right back for him almost blocking him before.
Kevin, your drive and attention to detail were
buckets. He sees Horford, goes through him and lays it in.
Who were largely uninformed.
Well, now let Horford come and block him. Like I said, I've noticed something.
To detail that the elite like you.
I know who is really good.
I would do if I saw a guy who wasn't as keen to detail.
Kyrie stolen by Westbrook.
To the side. I was showing, some of the things I was seeing.
There you go. Adams will lay it up and in. The Buckets got his first assist of the night.
The point I was making, and then challenge him a little
bit. In a game that I expect to be close because These are two of the best teams in the league.
Embarrassing someone. I like to always, grab some of the young guys because the young guys don't have all the confidence yet. So I'm trying to build confidence with the young guys.
Good point.
So
Good point.
when you
out
get
the
one-on-one, you have an intimate conversation.
Shoots,
and then
cannot
you
hit the
have
jump shot.
Full, they're
engaged.
Celtics are always for three to start.
And that's what you want. So, with that, I've always found it better to go one-on-one to the side and find it to be a lot more efficient.
Oh, nice pass from
And
Westbrook.
that one drops. Grant's got his
And
first points of the
OKC.
game.
Love
Off to
the
a 6-0
attitude
start
of
here
Westbrook.
in
Continues
Boston.
to improve at running the offense and
Stolen
finding
from by
ways
Buckets.
to create
As
opportunities
Smart
for
tried to
his
bring it up.
teammates.
Buckets to Paul George. George to Buckets. Wide open. Shoots. Cannot hit a three.
No good from Buckets. Celtics have gone 0-3 from the field.
And Buckets' first quarter
Kicks to
struggles
Irving.
continue.
Passes to Horford.
Kyrie sets the screen on
Grant
Buckets,
against
but
Tatum.
Buckets able to get
And
through.
on the
Kyrie a
way,
three.
for three.
Nope.
The rebound by Grant.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for
Paul
the
George.
first
Back
George
out
passes
Buckets.
to Buckets.
Buckets is trying to find some
Back
kind
to
of room.
George.
Find Paul George. George.
Now the pass
Back to Buckets. Back out
6 on the
Westbrook.
shot clock.
Westbrook.
Dishes it
Buckets.
to
Back to
Westbrook.
Westbrook. Westbrook.
Over Irving. And
I
they'll
tried to
do it.
ask him to give me
Knocked
back
off
the ball,
shot
but Westbrook
before
was
second
trying to
violation.
shoot
And
over
now,
2 men.
the first time out
Okay.
call here for Boston. They are coming into this having notched a win
That's-
against the Knicks in their last
that's
game.
how Westbrook is. He just wants to
Executed
shoot the
on
ball as
the
much
road,
as
stay
possible.
focused, stay consistent with who you
I
are
respect
as a team.
Westbrook.
For the life of
don't.
sports. That's all you can do. Stay
Don't think I'm
committed
trying
to
to
your
be a
brand
joke
of
there.
basketball
Okay.
and let the chips fall where they may.
Things get clearer and clearer as we move through this season.
Rookie,
And as we
right
move
now,
into
first
February,
in rookie
here's a
voting
look now
right
at
now
the top
for the
rookies
rookie of
around
the
the
year.
NBA. So many
With my
great young
31.5
stars. Take
points
a look
per
at
game.
Buckets. Well, he's shown he's a force as we move along in the meat of the season. He's sitting pretty at that number 1 spot now, and
Yeah.
it's his race
You
to
mean
lose.
Snacks now?
This is just a special
Damn.
player. No question.
I just let
he
Marcus
should be
Smart like
favored
get a
for the
layup.
Rookie of the Year award at this point.
I would have to agree. The thing that impresses me most
Buckets,
is
wide
the
open jump shot, knocks it down.
You just don't see in a lot of rookies.
And Doc
Good
Rivers, your
start
coach
for
with
Buckets.
the Celtics.
So
Such
far,
a
2
great
of 3. Or 2 of 4
brought
for
your
the
team
field.
together. Talk about that.
OKC has 8.
To leave from Mbutu and bring in.
Oh, Buckets. Let's Marcus Smart get through again and lays it in. Oh, Buckets. Has had some issues defending.
But Miami,
No, he's been able to.
Pat Riley had all those guys give something to the pot and giving yourself to something. And
Westbrook.
when you think about what team is, all these great coaches, these great minds, these great philosophers.
Oh, there's Grant. That's a 3. It's good.
Right there, giving yourself to be able
And
to get something in
OKC
games.
off to a really good start
Very,
shooting the
very
ball.
interesting, but a true philosophy of winning.
Marcus Smart gets through again and lays it in.
AI will be busy
Adam
football
Buckets
show
must be
weekend.
pissed
Nice
off
to
with
see him
himself
get the
right now for
recognition.
letting Marcus Smart get 3
And I don't think
layups.
anyone can say that
Oh, it's stolen by
doesn't
Smart.
deserve to be an all-star.
Smart is carrying the play. Kyrie the other way. Kyrie to the basket. Can't hit a layup.
He's held this
And Kyrie
year.
really
It
not
seemed
looking
like
like
an
himself
all-star
early in this
nod
game.
was just a foregone conclusion.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it, following the miss by Kyrie Irving.
Buckets will shoot a jump shot and hits.
Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
This is as good as it gets for a
Really
first
good start for
quarter
Pat
shooting
Buckets. 6
the
points and
basketball.
assist.
Irving finds Horford. Back to Irving.
Kyrie lays it in. I did not know I was guarding.
By Horford.
One of the best point guards in the league. They're getting inside and finishing. Kyrie Irving.
Bucket steps back.
Buckets guarded by Smart.
Buckets with Smart on him. Buckets, nice move.
Buckets passes.
Oh, we got 5 turnovers.
Again by Oklahoma City. They come in fresh off a win.
Really rough start.
And always tough on the road, but that attack mindset.
What
that
I've
they
seen
brought
for the defensive league, they're not letting me
felt
get
like
the
that set 'em apart.
assists and the
Well,
passes
also
off the
great
guys.
execution.
So I'm
Let's
getting
not
more
forget
and more
that.
turnovers.
The
Kyrie,
execution only so
Irving a
far.
3. Bucket tries to get to him and knocks it
And that
down.
one's good, Irving. And Kevin,
Kyrie
terrific
Irving
so
from
critical for an
downtown.
elite big man to be great. It's like you can't be that big and that good and not have good footwork.
Buckets, the Paul George wide open 3-pointer. It's good.
Good footwork.
Good look for
A lot of
Buckets.
the counters, a lot of the post work. You're opening up. You're
And
having to use
OKC
the backcourt.
answers right back.
That's a certain way you got to open up to be able to get that shot off. If you're
Smart.
left-handed, you got to be able to do it both ways. It's very complex, but footwork
4
is
for
a big
4 for
part of
Marcus
it.
Smart.
You have to have it. It's impeccable, and the ones that don't have it struggle.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it, following the bucket by the Celtics.
Westbrook.
George passes
the bucket.
to the
Buckets
inside.
to Adams. Adams and a foul.
And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
The Buckets will head to the bench and now returns here in the second quarter. What?
So for Oklahoma City right now, the forwards, George
Where am I
and
finishing
Grant.
game?
Buckets is out there with
Where am I
Russell,
finishing game? Yeah.
and it's Adams, and at the 5, Roman.
Kyrie.
Irving can't get it to go.
He had 1 3-pointer in the first, but still searching for that second.
Well, what am I doing?
Here's Buckets.
Buckets through to the
And
basket.
that basket pushes the lead to double digits.
And
Buckets
Buckets
got 8.
returning
And we've
to
seen it
team
ever
guard for
since
the
he
first
came
time
into
since
the
winning the
NBA.
championship.
AI's magnetism
Last
is
season
something that few
has
players
8
have.
points.
Fans just can't help but cheer for him.
And AI has had star
Kyrie.
first getting that chance, and he's made the most of it every step
Buckets,
of the way.
quick
Hard
pass
not
by
to cheer
Paul
for him as a
George.
neutral
George,
fan,
back up the
given how
buckets.
hard this guy's worked to get here.
Now let's go to the
Buckets.
sideline and
To Paul
catch up with
George.
our Hall
Trying
of
to get it back
Famer,
now.
David
Buckets.
Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Buckets in that
Paul
last
George
game
a
against the
three.
Heat
It's
was a
good.
man on a mission. He had 46 points and got there the usual way. An impressive
Boston.
barrage of three-pointers.
OKC
He put up
answering
great
everything
numbers
Boston
in a
has thrown
terrific
at them
effort.
tonight so far.
It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss.
Tatum.
And we'll be
No.
looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
Thanks, David. It was a performance that not many players are capable of.
Westbrook.
I won't forget
No.
it for a while.
Adams.
And you
Buckets.
have to
Three.
keep it rolling
No.
here tonight. When you're that hot, it takes a while to cool down.
Yeah, he was special. But the biggest challenge for him tonight is that the defense will be ready for him. They saw what he did in the last game, just like the rest of them.
Kevin, it's not enough that you've got to manage a career which demands so much time and
Paul
so
George,
much your
the bucket.
mental and physical being. But then managing a marriage, having a family while you're playing, that's
Westbrook.
a balancing act that not a lot of guys can pull off, but you
George.
have.
No,
Adams.
it's you have a
Yes.
professional life and then you have a personal life. I like to think that
Ball movement
basketball is
continues
actually
to work.
professional.
Really good for
play.
OKC.
It has a business component to it that you
They have a
obviously
16-point
get some
lead.
attention to. But then, when it
Here at
comes to
TD
being
Garden.
professional, your family, your friends, you have to separate the two. I was learned very early in my early career that
Marcus
never
Smart's going to
bring
try and
basketball
post Buckets with a
to
block by
the
Grant.
One of the things I struggled with was losing and being able to
Buckets,
lose
a
in
wide
that.
open
That would've been
three.
tough.
Can't
For
hit.
you in particular.
No, I'm just telling you my
And Buckets
first
4
5
hits to
to
start
6
this
years,
game.
I
And
cannot
probably
honestly say
frustrating
I've
against
lost
that.
relationships in the fact that I couldn't leave certain things on the floor.
Right.
Buckets
And,
usually
I
really
wasn't
good
really
when
good
they have
with
a
that
wide
as a
open
young man,
three-point
and
shot.
it cost me some cool relationships. But I like to think that I learned from that.
Al
I like to
Horford.
think that
Gotta
I
watch
applied the
Kyrie
things I
cutting in.
learned, and I
Al.
was able to separate the two.
Out to
It's very
Tatum.
important.
Yes.
Gotta
Tatum
have
to
distinction
Smart.
between the two.
Smart to
4 on the
Hayward.
clock. Hayward kicks to Horford.
To Horford. No.
No good, unable to end this run.
They have been board dominant in this game.
George,
That's
wide
definitely
open
been a
three.
factor
Nope.
in crafting this huge
And,
lead.
and OKC
And that's
missed
the
a couple
shot
wide open
you
threes.
want to create. They just
Smart.
can't get it to fall.
And that just
Smart.
shows you can do
Ooh, nice
everything
move
right
by Marcus
sometimes,
Smart.
but still get the wrong result. He's one of the guys having a solid game for them, but as a whole, they've been lacking.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Fires for
Buckets a three.
And he
Yes.
nails it. The three-pointer falls
Buckets
from
nails
Buckets.
it from downtown.
Buckets got 11.
But it's nice to have an option like
Yeah,
him every
well.
time down on the court.
Celtics trail by 17. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions right now. They need
Timeout
the
is
basket.
taken by
Time
Boston.
called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Kevin, listening to the value you placed in preparation, practice to you was obviously important.
Practice to me was very important. Preparing was very important. Scouting reports, being clear, understanding rotation, understanding what the goal was,
Buckets now
understanding
put
the
on
plan.
Hayward.
I took all that to heart because I had to be.
This is the Gordon
clear
Hayward's
about
not
it,
injured.
articulate that to
So.
players. I had to be the one in pick and rolls calling out the coverages and stuff.
Tatum.
If I didn't know that, then,
Wow. And he
I
knocks
know
it
the guards,
down.
They didn't know.
Jason Tatum from downtown. Buckets are wide open the other end and lays in a layup.
One of my responsibilities is just being a professional and being ready to
Good job by Buckets. Right off the shot to go down the court.
Converting at a really high
Yeah, easy
percentage.
layup. Marcus Smart throws it down over Paul George.
I love seeing that kind of unselfishness. Irving is proven to be a sensational teammate.
Over to the wing. Buckets, guarded by Smart.
Buckets to Adams to Paul George. Nope.
That one a little long. Celtics trail by 14. Irving finds Hayward. Here's Tatum.
Tatum, ooh, good defense from Buckets to come in late.
Great D that time from Buckets. George with the bounce pass. Buckets, guarded by Smart. Back to George. Oklahoma City moving it around.
Hey.
Grant dishes to Adams.
Westbrook wide open.
And
Yes.
Westbrook gets it to go on the assist by Adams. Westbrook's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
See, Irving not trying to.
Outside Irving. Kicks to Tatum.
Tatum again was left wide open, but decided not to try to take a shot. Well, they're going to try to get it Smart again. Nope, Kyrie to the basket. Kyrie Irving
In the
again.
bucket for his 4th field goal.
Kyrie.
4 of 9 clip.
Tough trying to stick with Curry, especially when he's involved in the screen and roll.
So I don't like when they're trying to send me the screen.
Buckets.
Grant. Grant, nice move, but
No good
I don't
from
understand the shot.
Yeah, good interior
Too much
D
contact
there
there.
prevents the deuce.
Oh, wonderful.
Hayward a 3.
He reads the play
No.
perfectly. Then with the
And a
quick
foul
reaction.
call just to Tatum.
And it's Jason.
And Buckets will head to the bench and
So it's
have
Oklahoma
OKC
City.
up by 11.
Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside.
Thanks very much. Well, look, let's look at that All-Star vote. It is official. You are a first-time NBA All-Star. What does that mean to you?
For the fans to recognize what I've done and to make me an All-Star, I mean, it's absolutely incredible. Something that I'll absolutely never forget. So I'm just going to go out there and represent. I could not be happier, DA.
Thank you, David. We'll be back.
I'm happy to.
For the start of the second half momentarily.
No, it is me, so. I think I got to be a little bit better in the second half with some stuff, but pretty much pretty good in the first half for me.
Basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And you know, Buckets has really been making it happen, guys.
Yeah, so far they haven't found an answer for him. A scoring machine here in that first half.
Oh, well, he's a tricky cover. He does a good job of sensing the defense, making the right
Marcus
move
Smart.
at the right time.
Marcus Smart is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Tatum. Then there's Horford. And it's Hayward in at the small forward position. That's the Boston 5. Buckets, guarded by Smart. Outside Westbrook. Uncovered.
Buckets wide open. Can't hit a jump shot. Tipped. Oh.
Close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
And
Smart throws it down.
Oh, he's getting after it offensively. Smart, putting up some points.
Pass to Buckets. Outside, George. Westbrook against Irving. Westbrook passes to Buckets.
Buckets a way downtown shot.
They get a hand on it. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Irving's got the ball.
Marcus Smart. And Buckets really off to a rough start here in the second half.
Getting theirs before the defense can set up.
Now, that's just the aggressiveness of transition, making sure they come away with points.
Buckets passes to Westbrook. Here's Adams.
Adams banks it in.
The assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 4 assists in the game.
Yo, I did not hang up.
Irving kicks to Horford.
I don't know. Maybe our phones are being crazy.
Outside Tatum. Hayward on the wing.
Yeah. Hey, Hayward. Wait, Hayward. No.
Westbrook pulls it in. Westbrook's got
I'm playing. Well, right now play 2K. I'm playing 2K right now. So.
To start the second half.
Buckets.
Buckets passes to Adams.
Go here.
Buckets Guarded by Smart.
Buckets through. What a move from Buckets.
Makes it 2 points there
Gets
from
through
Buckets.
Kyrie and Marcus Smart and lays it in.
Oklahoma City leads. For Boston, they've gone 3 or 4.
Buckets trying to find a rhythm.
Pretty
Wait, who? Got a message. How do I check messages again?
good start to the hand.
What?
Irving finds Hayward. And that one
Hayward's
clearly
fouled.
gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Well, he was the 9th overall pick in the 2010 draft. If it were held again, only a couple guys would be selected ahead of him.
It's his first trip to the line.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Patrick Patterson, he's checked in for Jeremy Grant.
Watch for the buckets.
Buckets, guarded by Smart. Buckets passes to Patterson.
Oh my God.
Smart. To the middle.
Smart. No, good defense for buckets.
Oklahoma City. 17 points was their biggest margin. Fires
Buckets a three. Knocks it down.
From distance.
And all season long, he's been nothing but money from beyond the arc.
Buckets now with 281 threes on the year. 5 from tying Steph Curry.
In a single season.
For the fourth best 3-point.
Dominated by
For the
Curry,
fourth
and
most
every
3-pointers in a
time
season.
He takes a step closer to history. Very good look at matching the third highest mark.
Buckets could tie and even break the record still tonight. He just needs 6 more 3. 5 more to tie and 6 to take the lead.
He's putting up about 12 points a game.
Well, I don't know where I was lead or his fourth all time.
And not many players possess his kind of ability to protect
Tatum.
the rim. I mean, you
Yes.
look at the block total, pretty remarkable.
Yeah, we talk about players getting hot offensively. He's in the same kind of groove with his defense right now. He's a beast at that end of the floor.
Here's
Buckets try again and hit again.
Oklahoma City with the triple.
21 for
He
buckets.
has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Al Horford is a multiple all-star. And if you count his stats, you miss what he brings to the table.
Kyrie,
His
no.
passing, his defense, his efficiency. He does all the things that help you win. Coach Brad Stevens said Al Horford averaging 15 points a game for you is like other guys averaging 27.
Damn.
Kevin?
I just stepped out of bounds. Bad move by me.
Terrific guy. Thank you, D.A. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Gordon Hayward.
I earned 2 trophies today in NBA.
Yeah.
Outside Irving, pass to Baines. Here's Tatum.
Tatum, no.
Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you
Buckets.
expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
What?
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to
Yeah.
a score. Just great ball movement.
Irving kicks to Baines.
Buckets went right into Baines and laid it in.
Back to Irving.
Kyrie with the ball now. Kyrie shoots and hits.
Himself wide open and drills it. Irving's
13 for Kyrie.
And I love the momentum he's building. Last game, he was just as dominant.
And defensively, you know he's feeling good right now. And as the opposing team, you better adjust your scheme.
Buckets another 3. Knocks it down.
good from Buckets.
Wow.
26 for buckets.
From him. And as long as they have this lead, I keep going to him again
Oh, really?
and again and again and again.
Irving
Alright,
with the
man.
ball. Westbrook picks
My
him
brother
up
probably updated it.
and
stolen.
by Patterson. And now
George.
the fast break
Buckets.
opportunity. Up again.
Westbrook,
And
yep.
Westbrook is
That was a bad
the
shot by me, my bad.
7 points in the game.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points.
You can see Buckets wants to guard Kyrie, but they're not letting him.
Irving kicks to Tatum.
Tatum really thought he was going to shoot that.
Passes it to Smart.
Marcus Smart shoots. Cannot hit. Good defense for Buckets again.
There's Oklahoma City. They're on a
Buckets trying to cross over Smart. Gets it back though.
passes to Patterson.
Patterson.
And here's Westbrook.
Buckets.
City moving the ball around.
Patterson for three. Nope.
Patterson can't get it to go.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Outside Tatum. He kicks to Irving.
Almost stolen. There's Tatum blocked by Paul George.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because
Buckets.
He is just not there offensively.
Celtics trail by 16. They could use a big shot here to get this.
Buckets 3 away. Kyrie a 3. Nope.
Right now they need a basket.
You can't fault him for taking the 3 when he's that wide open.
Bucket to try again. This time hit. And Buckets is 2 away from tying Steph Curry.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the
for most threes all time
last 5 makes
in a season.
Here's Smart.
Smart, nice move. Marcus Smart just cannot finish.
By Oklahoma City. Patterson's got 7 rebounds in the game.
George to the basket, banks it in. And OKC has put up a 21-point lead here at TD Garden. And the TD Garden crowd has been shocked by this performance. Buckets.
Buckets, guarded by Smart. Here's
Buckets is going to shoot. Don't know why. Can't hit.
Boston's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Tatum kicks to Irving. The pass to Horford.
Al Horchevy.
Here's Baines.
Out to Baines.
Down to 5.
Baines to Tatum. Tatum to Baines. Baines to Kyrie. Kyrie Irving a 3. Why not? Kyrie Irving from downtown. Timeout OKC.
His 3-point total from the first half.
16 for Kyrie tonight.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
And really, whether you're up or down.
Okay, I mean, no, because Boston's going to have to rely on Kyrie in the fourth quarter if they have any chance of coming back. And Buckets goes to the bench and now back in the fourth quarter. And now I got Jaylen Brown on me. Sorry, guys, my controller died.
Dennis Schroeder is out there with buckets, and it's George in at the 3. Shoots the
wide open. No buckets. His struggles have been shooting when he's wide open tonight, in the last couple of nights, to be honest.
Brown feeling out a bit.
Oh, Gordon Hayward. What a move. It's a 14-point game.
Fight through the contact. You see the improved strength working for him.
Buckets. He's covered by Brown. To the left wing. Here's
Buckets to try again. Knocks it down. And Buckets is now 1 away from history.
Well, this is a different ball game without his scoring. He's been Mr. Reliable at the offensive end.
He has 4 3-pointers here in the second half. Gordon Hayward throws it down.
Terrific timing on that play. I mean, Hayward has great chemistry with his
Will Buckets break it against his former team tonight? Buckets. Oh, as you see Jaylen Brown guarding him tight. You know Boston would hate it to have a 3-point record be made against them. Buckets. Ooh, step back. Oh, Buckets. Don't know why. Oh.
Off the mark. Now Boston takes it the other way.
Buckets 6 of 16 from downtown tonight.
After this game in a matchup against Cleveland. That will be a
Gordon Hayward, bad shot, rebound Buckets. Buckets finds Schroeder. Schroeder the other way, lays it up and can't hit.
Schroeder missing. And here's Rozier.
Oh, you are lucky. Tatum fouled. Will go to the line.
Well, that's the thing. Tatum sneaks. He understands how to put the defender at a disadvantage.
And that one falls for Tatum. Boston making a switch here. Smart's checked in. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Also Westbrook in for Dennis Schroeder.
Yeah.
Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc.
Ooh, could have shot that. Huh? Yeah. Buckets wants it back, gets it back. Will Smart let him shoot though. Buckets will try. Cannot hit. Adams right there to lay it in.
for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And some guys just have a nose for
And Boston down 15, and Kyrie's on the bench.
I mean, I don't know whether to say it's amazing or it's sad, but you're down double digits and you still allow an uncontested layup.
Tailgate.
Where's your pride? Where's your heart? Like, not his best day from three-point range. I mean, just
Buckets. Yes.
Another from 3.
Another 3 from Buckets.
Incredible shooting season continues.
Oh, up the history charts he climbs, GA. Now tied for 3rd all-time for 3.
Buckets is now tied for 3rd all-time in 3-point shooting. And 3-pointers made in a game, in a season. I mean, Marcus Smart lays it in. Pat Buckets, what a historic season for him.
The Thunder leading by 16.
Early on in the season, broke Klay Thompson's 3 points in a game made, and now he's broken now he's 3rd all-time in the season. Buckets hits another one. 38 for Buckets, and he hits another one from downtown.
He continues, doesn't he, to shoot his way up the history books, and now sits solely by himself for 3rd most threes in a season.
Buckets now 3rd all-time in threes in a season. Westbrook with a steal.
Of course, had several higher marks to aim for, but the 3rd spot on the 3 list has been claimed.
Outside Westbrook.
Buckets wants it back, you know. Buckets will step back, shoot. Can I hit that one?
And Rozier pulls it down. Rozier's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And for Pat Buckets, he's going to the All-Star game. He now holds the record for most 3-pointers in a game, and he's 3rd all-time in season made 3-pointers. What a rookie season. And Buckets the other way. Rozier's going to try to get him, but he's just going to lay it in. 40 points for Buckets.
And that's got to change.
He's taking over the game. Their lead's going to get even.
2nd straight game that he's not going to get to many assists. So Buckets gets another steal. Finds Westbrook. Westbrook back to Buckets. Back to... No, that's Adams. Adams try to get it to Westbrook. Okay.
Passes it to Buckets. And it's Grant in the corner.
Grant, 3, yes. Timeout Boston. As OKC has come into TD Garden and has destroyed the Celtics here tonight. 24-point lead. Buckets just getting 287 3-pointers on the season for Buckets. Just been showed up in the TD Garden. And yep, and also another thing, player of the game goes to Pat Buckets as well.
He must have been feeling great coming into the building.
Buckets returns to Boston and's had himself a game.
He was in a zone.
Boston making a switch here. Irving's checked in. Boston's gone ice cold from 3-point land.
Buckets will definitely always have Boston, and it's hard to have to win that title. But now he's with OKC trying to win a title for them. But a special night.
And while Horford can space the floor, I like him getting inside and using this.
For a man that, remember, came from China, who was not drafted into the NBA.
Much more physical approach than what we saw in that first.
Buckets. I think he wants Kyrie on him, but he's not going to get him. Yep. Oh, no, I'm not going to get him. I thought maybe I could get a screen into him. Buckets, another one. Oh, Adams, yep, right there. You see Buckets wanted the ball, but Buckets another night with 30+ shots, but
stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Kyrie tried to throw it up to Hayward. I wonder if this is gonna work. Nope. Paul George, is that an assist? Come on.
Really right in George's comfort zone. When
man. Kyrie. Oh, that's going to be against me. Oh, no. Kyrie, nice move. And he'll go to the line for one more. And Buckets heads to the bench as OKC beats Boston in a laugher.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just...
Buckets is now in the 3rd all-time in threes, and the Celtics get a win.
Great, yeah. Let's get your press conference ready. They're going to want to talk to you after that game.
All right, thanks, Charlie. Hey, I'll be right there. All right?
Sounds good.
Oh, I have to do a press conference? I'll say one more game. We're on to the next one. I'm about to face up against Orlando. Another scout game for me. Here comes my interviews. I'm wearing my new Thunder. This is really disrespectful attire for a press conference, but it's whatever.
AI, the All-Star rosters were announced today. You're on the team. How does it feel?
Am I a starter or?
Look at him. Ow.
It feels great. I try not to think about it because I didn't want to distract from what me and the team were trying to do. But now that it's official, wow, man! Like I look forward to representing my team and the city, and it'll be a real career highlight.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna represent my team.
I think that's it. Thank you.
We're on to the next one. About to face up against the Orlando Magic. Here, let's get this win. Be nice to see Mo Bamba and the squad there in Orlando.
Now let's see if you've been watching 2K TV. Which special guest commentator was featured on 2K TV this season? Is it Kobe, KG?
Here we go.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
We just played Orlando literally last time I did this video, and we blew them out. Like I said, but we cannot underestimate a team, even if we're at home. Let's get this starting lineup. Jeremy Grant. Adams. This thing's taking too long. Start lineups right there, and let's get this game going.
The Thunder at the peak at the Chesapeake Energy Arena. This is Kevin Harlan.
Here we go from Orlando.
And Greg Anthony. PA will join us tonight on the sideline. The Magic made a special trip here for one game back in Orlando for the next one. And, of course, Matthew Dellavedova, coaches and fans enjoying seeing how he fits into the game plan and lineup here with his new team.
You know, I'm excited and somewhat anxious to see how this team is going to evolve since the trade was made. I mean, he is a guy that can end up being a key player for us as we get ready to hit that stretch run.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. They've got Frazier. Irritich is out there.
Buckets of three. Knocks it down.
And it's Augustine.
Bucket 3-point. Barrage continues here.
Offense through the post. A lost art in many ways. You don't see it that often now.
Yeah, you don't, because the game has changed in that back to the basket post players aren't as prevalent with the three-point shooting and space and pace game we see most teams employing. But you also think about the rule changes. You're now allowed to play a little bit of a
Oh, what am I doing?
I think that sometimes negates the post player from being
Turnover by me. Bad move. And then I get picked up a foul.
He averages a bit over 8 points a game.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Over to the left wing. Augustine against George.
Augustine can't hit.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. He throws it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
Away from home, you got to execute.
Oh, what a pass from Buckets.
And that's what it comes down to, execution, especially when you're on the road. Can you follow your game plan? I thought they were awesome in that game.
Here's Augustine. Steven Adams making his last shot.
Oh, he did. It just says that. It's not really. Block.
And Grant sends it back. On the clock. Second chance shot. The rebound by Grant.
Here we go.
Only 1 for 5 to begin this.
Buckets. Ooh, I could have shot that. Smart.
Buckets. Frazier covering. Grant kicks to
Westbrook a 3. Won't go. Adams the rebound. Buckets. That's it. Buckets.
Is that you?
Adams right side.
Buckets. Out.
To shoot to the inside. Oklahoma City needs to get off the shot. Here's
Buckets a 3. No.
They get it back.
Buckets a 3. Bang.
From long range. Buckets got his second best for the night.
Tell you what, it does not matter who's shooting. The defense has got to be better at getting a hand up on long.
Oh, come on.
Got to challenge the shot.
Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City.
Oh my God, Grant.
Lob pass to Gordon.
Nice grab there from Paul George.
Westbrook passes to Buckets. Oklahoma City moving the ball.
Buckets a 3. Nope.
No good with the triple. The Magic trail by 6.
I hope they like it.
Outside Gordon.
Gordon.
Gavin, you like animals?
Come here.
Oh, I know. Yum, yum, yum.
And it's
yum,
good.
yum, yum.
2 points.
Gordon knocks it down.
He's got his first points of the night.
Well, you got to give Gordon the ball when he's down inside. I mean, he can really score it in there.
Buckets. The Grant. Grant to Adams. Good ball movement again by OKC.
Good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Boy, it's a thing of beauty watching him attack the defense like that. I mean, they wanted no part of him on that layup.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Steve Clifford. David.
Right, Kevin. When he talked about this game plan, he said the other team is just too
Vucevic.
It's an up and down battle. He said
Nope.
if this is a half-court game, we win, and if it's a fast break game, they win.
Paul George a 3. Yes, sir.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. It's just great ball movement.
And Augustine kicks to Frazier.
Frazier at 3. He answered.
Frazier's got 5 minutes.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
Yeah, and I like it. I love seeing that. It's a lot
Buckets.
of fun when that happens. These teams are going at each other from the outside.
Here's Buckets.
Buckets. Nice move. He gets to the basket.
8 points for him.
Absolutely fearless. I mean, a nice subtle adjustment there going up against Quinn.
I could not
15-7 OKC.
showing you some real focus.
Gordon.
Inside
Nope.
Against the bigger man.
Oklahoma City leading by 8. One of the strong
Adams to Westbrook. And that is all started by Pat Buckets. His nice play. The ball movement for OKC so far this year has been really good. And it's the reason why they've only lost 9 games. Timeout, Orlando.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Patterson's checked in. And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. Coming off that loss against the Nets.
Yeah, they lost the momentum, and it's a bit surprising that one got away from them, because for long stretches they were the better team.
Well, if you only looked at the stat sheet, you'd have a hard time figuring out how they
Meritage is on this team, okay.
It's a case of a few small things, some of the
Out to Gordon. Gordon at 3. Aaron Gordon, no.
The Magic again can't hit. Here's Oklahoma City. They're on an 18.
Alley-oop to Patterson.
An embedded alley-oop jam.
And from the opening tip, they just crushed.
Buckets, who has had struggles with the alley-oops, makes a perfect one there to Patterson.
I mean, in a big way.
Buckets, can Reed get the ball back?
In a huge lead early on.
Here is Frazier. Patrick Patterson picking up that last bucket. Now Frazier, Adams, some nice D.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't a
Buckets, Patterson, yes.
him to cruise in for a layup.
Fourth assist in the first quarter for Pat Buckets.
Like a charm.
Augustine looking around. The kick out to Frazier. Pocket 6. In the corner, it's Gordon.
Gordon, nope.
His three-pointers off the mark.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here.
Paul George at 3. Bang!
How about the passing? They are moving
18-point lead for OKC.
without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun.
Time Orlando again.
It's really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. Their last encounter was in Orlando.
It really a resounding loss from the last time they matched up. They got absolutely manhandled on the board.
Greg, you know how it is. At some point, you just got to man up and play with a lot more aggressiveness and toughness and pride.
Buckets will head to the bench
Oklahoma City, they have gone 5
and return here in the second quarter.
And collectively, they're only about 73% as a unit right now.
And Kevin, it's something they've been working very hard to correct and to change. I mean, they know how important it is to fix that inability at the free throw line.
There's something timeless about a star tandem, Clark. Jordan and Pippen, Kobe and Shaq, Steph and KD. What's needed for guys at that level to play together and coexist?
I think the biggest thing is an appreciation and respect.
Vucevic.
I mean, that to me is the beginning point of coexisting.
I always thought that was a travel,
You're
but
gonna
okay.
have some friction.
He knocks it down.
Some disagreements, but all of that can be put to the side when there's great appreciation and respect
Buckets.
for each other.
Let's look at it.
Real focus on what we're trying to get done. Get that in place.
Westbrook.
To the very top.
And so in the game for the Magic, Miričić out there with Terrence Ross. And it's Vucevic.
Nope, good defense for Westbrook, but they get it back, and Augustine will hit in the foul.
2 points, so one free throw coming up. It's going to send DJ Augustine to the line. They get Russell Westbrook.
You know, the speedy Augustine is really an excellent teammate and a dependable role player, a veteran presence who can really stroke it.
Buckets passes to Adams. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vucevic.
Yeah, you love the effort. Just getting a hand in there and knocking it out.
Really
Westbrook. Nice shot by Russell Westbrook.
They'll take that effort, mucking things up, sometimes just as good as a steal.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. And it's Buckets with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. The Magic trail by 9. Frazier with it. He has 5.
Augustine. Nope.
Empty down low. Out to the wing.
Grant a 3. Oh.
Target from outside. And it's Frazier with the ball for the Magic. Only allowed 5.
Stolen by Buckets.
And the Thunder pushing it up now.
Wyatt Adams cut to the basket.
City moving it around. George passes to Buckets. Grant kicks to Westbrook. Here's Buckets.
Buckets a jump shot. Nope.
Offensive rebound.
Adams, yep.
Adams on the foul line.
I gotta make my jump shots. Mostly when they're wide open.
The defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
Stolen by Adams. Buckets the other way. Finds Westbrook. Westbrook jump shot. Hits.
No time on that one.
And that's the 6th assist for Buckets of the night.
And Westbrook is a terror from the mid-range.
And Buckets can get the steal that he should have gotten. Oh no, that was a bad move. Come on, Frazier. Oh, okay.
Here's Vucevic.
Oh, come on.
Foul on the shot, so he'll get a
That's my third foul.
Boy, just a perfect, I mean perfect shot fake from Vucevic.
For Orlando, they have shot just one free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game. And even though Vucevic can get you a good amount of blocks and steals, Clark, in a season, most would agree his defense isn't a strong point.
George, the buckets. Back to George.
Kevin. I mean, he understands where to be and how to get there.
Westbrook a three. Yes. Timeout, Orlando.
In a shot blocking fashion, but he knows how to use his body to position himself well defensively.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. These players have been all about defense lately. Here are the steal leaders in the NBA this month. Take a look at Buckets. Always dangerous on the court. He leads the league.
Really been fantastic defensively this run for him. He's had more than his share of steals, and now he's looking to
Meritage, the former Chicago Bull, knocks it down.
Rolling around the rim.
Yeah, nice vision from the little fellow there, Augustine, making it easy for his teammates by finding the open man.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the start.
Yo, Adams, give me the screen. What are you doing?
Buckets passes to Adams. Buckets, Frazier covering, just 5 to shoot.
Hey, Buckets! Oh, but you're going to line.
Free throws coming up. Clark, if you were a general manager, and I think you'd make an outstanding one, during the pre-draft process in particular, a player declined to work out, would you still consider selecting, drafting?
Yeah, I would consider it again. There would be some extenuating circumstances. Why has he declined? What have we seen? Obviously, I'm hopeful that my scouting
George, out the
staff
buckets.
is taking a look at him, and I've seen the kid
Buckets a three.
close and in
Nope.
person and done my due diligence, so I've got a comfort level with who he is and what he can become. But I don't
Frazier a
think
three.
declining
Nope.
of workout is enough reason to just dismiss a prospect.
George a three.
All right,
yep.
let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Oden.
Thanks, Kevin. Buckets in that last game against the Celtics was out.
7 assists for Buckets here in the first half.
And he got those points as he always does.
No.
Down shots from
Come on.
the arc. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. Kevin, we'll see what he's got.
Oh, come on. Where is the box out?
Did you believe that performance? Wow.
I'm not a good defender, but goddamn, at least I was in there.
Yeah, he showed everybody just
All right, give me. Yo, yeah, give me. Okay, that's a terrible screen again.
Greg, something really stoked his fire.
Buckets.
There was no holding.
Looking for a crossover now. His Buckets. Buckets trying to find some kind of room. Finds George again. Paul George. Buckets trying to get a screen. Paul George hits a three.
Oklahoma City with the triple.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
The Magic trail by 17. Here's Augustine. He's coming off a 13-point game against
Vucevic. No.
It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Westbrook's got his 5th rebound.
Buckets a three. Knocks it down.
And 12 points for Buckets.
And Buckets, who now holds the third best 3-point what's it called? Makes in a season. Oh, another wide open one. Buckets tried again. Can't hit this time though. He'll try it again. That's a three. Won't go. And Buckets really, first half have not been hit.
That's encouraging.
Oh, he is looking.
Banked in off the glass. Frazier's got 7 points in the game.
Ross has earned his reputation as a team-first guy. Excellent at distributing the ball.
Buckets passes to Grant. Outside Westbrook. Pass for Buckets. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Back to Westbrook.
Westbrook a three. Yes, sir. Russell Westbrook from downtown. And Buckets and Westbrook have really worked together really well.
The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after one or two wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Oklahoma City leading by 21.
Buckets to Westbrook again.
I'm Korean.
In the corner,
Paul George a three. Knocks it down, and Buckets has his 9th assist of the first half.
Consistency from range tonight.
Buckets back to assisting the ball.
Giving him these looks. I mean, he looks
Oh, Frazier gets inside. Timeout OKC, which they do not need.
Shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Yeah, I mean, test the hot hand. You're exactly right. I say let those triples fly.
Timeout is called.
And that takes us to halftime. OKC puts up 72 in the first half.
Out in front, opening up a huge gap. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up in the second. It's been one outstanding game from George.
Oh, they've done a good job of letting the game come to them and really few
Begin this third quarter.
And, you know, Greg, I like how they've set the pace. There's a lot of time left in this one, so there's no rush. You don't have to go 7.
Oh, that's not a foul.
Inside pairing is Grant and Adam. Buckets is out there with Russell Westbrook.
4 foul Buckets.
The 3, the small forward. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half.
Hold them the right way.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. Brings it up for Oklahoma City. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. George passes to Buckets.
Buckets hits a 3.
He's now 5 of 12.
Straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D chills.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up and
Make sure I don't pick up a 5th foul.
jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Here's Frazier.
Nope, rebound Buckets. His first of the night.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is,
Westbrook from Buckets. And Buckets with another double-double. And it begins here in the third quarter. 15 points, 10 assists.
To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Frazier kicks to Vucevic.
Vucevic to Frazier. See Buckets being a little bit safe, a little bit more safe with 4 fouls.
There, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on. Fortnite.
George
Buckets.
Grant outside.
Buckets wants to move. Nice move from Buckets. He gets the basket.
Buckets got 17.
Goes through 2 screens and then gets the ball and lays it in.
Made all 3 of their shots.
He's got 17.
Augustine kicks to Mirotic. Outside Gordon. Back to Mirotic. Here's the 3. The Thunder pull it in. Westbrook's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Well, you think back to a time when people wondered if Westbrook was too aggressive playing with KD. They said Russ was taking too many shots. No questions anymore. Westbrook is the man in OKC.
Grant the pass to Buckets. And stolen by Gordon.
Don't know where I was going with that pass. Should have shot it.
To the middle. Here's Frazier.
Oh, I gotta watch out.
Augustine's got his 5th assist in this one. And for Westbrook, winning the MVP and averaging a triple-double for an entire season. Greg, how much does he have left to prove?
Well, it's all about winning. We know Russ can take over a game.
And a 3rd turnover from Buckets. Really, a couple bad mistakes. Alley-oop. Gordon.
That's the real question.
And when Gordon is launched and in the air like that, he's a mesmerizing guy to keep an eye on and just get out of the way.
And that Unleashed Chaos replay presented by Under Armour.
Buckets to Adams to Grant. Grant a 3. Won't go.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage play.
Shot from 12. Nice spin off the left rim.
Timeout Orlando. Oh, wait, Thunder. Damn.
And I think this is an area where Augustine is deadly. A high percentage mid-range shooter.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Mark, there was a rules change not too long ago that promoted more help defense, one-on-one defense.
And Buckets goes to the bench and comes back in with a minute to go in the third.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. They have a 19-point lead. From the arc.
Buckets a three. No.
They get it again. There's Noel.
Noel. You know.
From short range.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Schroeder against Grant. Pass to Gordon.
Gordon, and he'll go wrong.
In the NBA statistical standings right now.
And you mentioned their steals. I mean, it's great defensive anticipation that has them at the top of the rankings. They've been tremendous at reading the offense and getting into those passing lanes. And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up.
Buckets, oh, can't finish though, and he just picks up his fifth foul. Dumb play there from Buckets. Knows he's mad. Knows he's frustrated with himself, but
Fantastic.
can't be making foolish fouls, mostly when you already have four.
Over here in the second.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Steven Adams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And a switcher also for Orlando.
Buckets this time lays it in.
Makes it 2 points there from Buckets.
Shots are just flowing him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Grant kicks to Bamba.
Bamba. Gordon. No.
It doesn't go for him. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way.
He's still looking for his first three-pointer.
Buckets to Adams. Back out.
He just won in the first.
Stolen by Grant.
Damn it!
And here comes Gordon leading the break. Dellavedova from outside. It's rebounded.
Fourth turnover for Buckets too, which is frustrating.
Defended by Dellavedova. Pass to Noel.
Noel will throw it down.
Dunk by Noel.
11th assist for Buckets.
His dunking skills are special.
Ooh, wait, what am I doing?
Pounds it through the hoop when he
Should not be trying to go for a steal right now.
Here's Gordon. Offline.
What?
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder
For what?
with a 19-point advantage.
I broke a 3-point record.
And let's take this
Or two. I broke a 2 record.
The State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two. When
We begin the fourth quarter. Buckets, 19 points, 11 assists.
But when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
Buckets wide open. Hits a three.
For this game to become competitive.
And this is Buckets' quarter, the fourth quarter.
They've got Bamba. Gordon
It's always been his.
Then there's Grant, and it's Dellavedova in at the 2.
Bamba.
Hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, and this is something Bamba does so well. The unbelievable recognition and timing.
Buckets through to the basket, you laid in.
Yep, that one goes. 24 points for Buckets.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively.
Miletich,
More
no.
individual play at the other end.
Oklahoma City leading by 22.
Buckets a three. Got it.
Good on the assist by Schroeder.
27 for Buckets. 3 for 3 so far in the fourth.
And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for Orlando.
Dellavedova.
And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space. But
Oh, shit, I forgot I was Schroeder. Oh, that's my bad.
And here is Mirotic.
Fifth turnover back, because that one actually was a bad turnover.
Grant outside. Back to Mirotic. Passes it to Dellavedova.
Blocked by Buckets.
just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Buckets of three. Hits.
It's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout. And
30 now for buckets.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Gordon.
Gordon,
He
yep.
uses the glass on the layup. Gordon's got 19 points.
And right now, Gordon is on a whole nother level. I mean, he's not forcing anything. He's really letting the game come to him, and his shots are being taken right in rhythm.
Schroeder finds Adam.
Oh.
Stolen by Dellavedova. Here's Grant. And that one hits back iron. Oklahoma City has gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Here's Abrinas, defended by Gordon. Buckets.
Buckets to Adams. Unselfish play for buckets.
Continues, guys. Another
Oh.
check, another log on the fire.
Well, they're scorching right now. I mean, the defense has to be concerned. Nothing they're doing is stopping this run.
Bamba dishes to Mirotic.
Mirotic, nice
I
shot.
love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
Buckets passes to Schroeder. Buckets, he's covered by Grant. Oklahoma.
Oh, again, great offense.
Noel throws it down.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Here's Gordon.
Gordon, yep.
The fadeaway and ends it. Gordon's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He's been much more effective in the second half than he was in the first.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter.
Adams loses the ball.
Stolen by Dellavedova. Left side, Gordon. To Dellavedova. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Oh, I tell you, he has been lights out. Sadly, they're still behind. He needs his guys to step up.
Buckets. Oh my God, bad pass. Oh, Buckets gets it back to avoid. Buckets jump shot. Oh, finally misses one. Start off 5 for 5 in the fourth quarter and finally misses it. That jump shot's a still work in progress for Buckets.
Here's Gordon. And the rejection by Noel.
You can just see Noel's eyes light up.
Buckets to Adams. Adams will go to the line.
And determined in his denial.
And Steven Adams came into this league at 19 already.
As OKC brings back in their starters. Even though this game's completely finished, I don't understand why.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Grant, he's checked in for Nerlens Noel. Paul George comes in for Alex Abrinas.
Stolen there.
And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for
Westbrook from Buckets.
Shots good from Westbrook.
Showing a good nose for the ball there. Picks it clean.
13 assists for Buckets.
Well, excellent defensive instincts. I mean, he knows exactly when to strike on this end.
And plenty of bumping and elbowing inside as ever. Steven Adams strong enough, though, to come out on top of that battle.
Yeah, not shy at all about contact. Grew up the youngest of 18 children. He had to hit above his weight for over a decade. Now he's got the upper hand.
Boy, I like seeing Gordon work on that jump shot of his. He's going to need to knock it down consistently at his position to be one of the best in the league.
In the corner, it's Westbrook. Buckets. Frazier covering. Shot clock at 6. Buckets.
Buckets plays it in.
Off the glass. Buckets got 32 points in the game.
32 points for Buckets.
Willing to go toe-to-toe against a guy who towers over him.
Yeah, I like his heart there, the competitive spirit. I mean, refusing to be held in check by bigger defenders. That's all heart.
Mirotic, Gordon. No.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay.
Buckets wide open three. It's good.
The shot's good from Buckets.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
35 for Buckets.
And Augustine kicks to Frazier. And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams.
And Buckets goes to the bench, and that ends the game. OKC wins.
But you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw.
Yo, is 10 turnovers bad?
Yeah.
That's horrible.
That's one of the worst. I've had a 10 turnover game at least twice, so I hate it when it happens. I have 5.
You said that's the worst?
I don't know if it's the worst, but it's one of the worst.
Damn, bro. I try to play good.
Yeah, it's hard to not turn over the ball.
Yo, I have 46 points, 12 assists.
46?
Yeah. Why?
That's crazy. Okay, guess I'm not gonna be talking today. That's good. I don't want to have to talk.
He does?
My damn thing is broken. I'll save you the trouble. You beat us fair and square. I might have been just a little off in my pregame prediction. Dude, that's what we expect out of you every night. Keep at it, Pat Buckets. We all witnessed a legend in his element tonight. Pat Buckets, enjoy that win. You deserved it. Yep. I can't do nothing. One sec, Mike. Well, guys, I gotta go. See you later. Peace.